How you guys doing? Thanks for joining me. We're going to go over some more symbols here in this video. Symbols that are right in your face that you can't even see for whatever reason. Now, you know a double cross. If I double cross you, that's bad. I'm sure we can agree. Everybody thinks a double cross is bad. He double crossed me. You're a double agent. It's double means you're two-faced, I guess. And what you're looking at here is the hashtag is the double cross. You'll see that the British flag is the double cross. If you look it up, you'll see this is the double cross. You see it on Nabisco when you get your Oreo cookies or whatever. You'll see that that's their symbol, the double cross. The Knights Templar, that's the Knights Templar one right there. You'll see this on liquor. There's a tall bottle of liquor. You'll even see it on cologne. You'll probably start seeing it everywhere now that it's pointed out to you, the double cross. You'll notice that it's rubbed in your face. All the symbols of Saturn are literally rubbed in your face. Like when you see the Jesus fish over here, you see the X. Now the X is also looking down on top of the pyramid. And the all-seeing eye would be the pyramid or the south pole of Saturn. So when you see this, that could be also represented by the X or a pyramid. Because it's a representation of the south pole of Saturn, where the all-seeing eye is. If you see images of like the Illuminati, whatever, the Freemasons, you'll see they show the sun and the moon on a pillar. And they'll show you that there's an all-seeing eye. And at the top of a dome, there's a domed, we're inside of a holographic reality right now. And we're inside of a cage. All the world is a stage. The all-seeing eye is above your head. Alright? And you are connected to it through your third eye, which is your Satan porthole, your pineal gland. Everything they've ever told you about that stuff is false. They have everything you need to know is that you need to get back to your heart through selfless acts of kindness and love for each other. And that's the most important thing that anybody could do is get back to their heart, because you've been trapped in this machine here and double-crossed, and the symbols are rubbed in your face. The British Crown owns America. America never actually declared independence from England. You were double-crossed. And you can't say you didn't know. It's right there on the frickin' flag that they double-cross everybody. And you've been given the wrong flag. You're supposed to be pledging allegiance to the civil flag. If not any flag, we're supposed to be united people, not divided. But being that you're in America, this is your civil flag. You've been pledging allegiance to your military flag, where the stripes go the opposite direction. And listen, you're going to see www, that is the World Wide Web. You see it's the sine wave. You see the Jesus fish, the sine wave. The dollar sign is the sine wave. You can see the Freemason symbol, it's the sine wave. Porn, sine wave. It's all right over here. It's all in the sine wave. The checkerboard is the same thing. It's the double cross. So when you see the double cross, you're seeing the sine wave. It's all the sine wave. It just hasn't hit you yet that everything is a reference of the sine wave. So you can see over here the XX and the double cross is right there. So all these checkerboards and cubes that you put on your head, this is all the symbols of the same thing. They're all right here rubbed in your face. The cube, the ring, and the eye. It's in all your TV stations. It's all your boxes. It's all your toys that your kids play with, whether it's Legos, chess. Listen, it's rubbed in your face nonstop. You're cube to cube to cube, eye to eye to eye, ring to ring to ring. You wear your wedding ring all day. You are satanic. You're at your computer all day long. All your bioplasmic energy is going to the black hole sun. Now, divine means divide, that your divine Lord divided you. And you've been fractalized and pitted against each other and put in these carbon 666 meat packs and given language. Language is what the computer speaks. You're supposed to be using telepathy. You're an interdimensional being that's being kept down through harmonics on this iron grid, or I'm sorry, this grid iron. That's what they call it, the grid iron. Like you're in the boxing ring right now. Everything's square, cube, and you can't see it. You're in hell right now, and it's rubbed in your face. You wake up to your box of horrors every day, and all you can do is try to get back to your heart through selfless acts of kindness and love for each other. Look, you need to unite peacefully out of love for each other, because you've been taken down the wrong path, and somehow we got to get everybody thinking correctly. And you know we do. And we're running out of time. I imagine that we need to get rid of time and money. So running out of time, at the end of days, that's good. That's good. They have you fearing what's to come, which is we're getting rid of time and money because everything needs to be free, and you need to go back to, look, we need to line all the streets with fruit-bearing trees. There should never be anybody starving. It should be Garden of Eden all around us. If I can grow a Garden of Eden on my porch, then we could definitely do it out there in the open greens out there, and it's just a matter of us uniting peacefully out of love for each other and a common cause of survival. All right? All the truth is hiding in plain sight. It's just you got to know what the code is or you can't see it. You just can't see it. Your food pyramid, it's a joke. I mean, that's the eye. There's the all-seeing eye at the top of the pyramid right over there. You see? This is the X, listen, we're all being double-crossed. Our food is poison to us. I could drag it across water using only a neodymium magnet. If you bleed red blood, it's because you're rusting from the inside out. And your masters, they love the taste of you, and they will eat you and your kids, and they rub it in your face. See my videos on it. And I always point out this. The church is going door to door, pushing these with the cubes on the back, and you see the color blue and the cube over here, just like it's on every one of you can't see it, but it's everything. It's the Minecraft sword up there. It's on my TV right there. I can see it everywhere now that I know what to look for, and so do you. And they put these symbols right in plain sight. So it says over here, a world government, and Earth's new ruler. Clearly says God over here, and they're showing you what appears to be like a baby Jesus over here. They're drawing you down the path of a ruler. And just like the internet is the new world order, a one world government and a ruler is already in place. And you can't see it. It's the Prince Charles or something. He's the Prince, whatever, Prince Hen, not whatever Prince, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the oldest son. He's now the king of your universe. When the queen dies, he becomes the king. And you're already being prepared for him. Okay? As soon as the queen is pushed aside, you'll have your Earth's new ruler out in the public. And you just can't see it yet. You can see the British crown is the double cross. You can see that you'll see that the church boasts the double cross because they're the Knights Templars. They told you that they killed off the Knights Templars. No, they weren't. That's the church. You silly human slaves. You were fed the reverse of truth in all things. You need to get to my channel and start catching up on reality. Everything you know is the reverse of truth, without a doubt. So you see the Fibonacci sequence. It's like built right into the universe. You see it on plants. You see it on you, on your fingertips, your hair. It's the proportions of your body. It's all over you. What I'm saying to you is that this spiral comes out of a black hole sun at the center of the dish where the Aurora Borealis is. Every compass points to it. This is where the Holy Grail is. They rub it in your face and all the symbols. Problem is you can't see it. I can see it on everything. And I'm telling you that every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail right now. That there's land bridges to this place. That if you were just smart enough, you would be able to see it yourself. I see it on everything. I know exactly where this place is. I'm going there. We're going to drink from the living waters. We're going to pass into this land of perpetual twilight. It's just that simple. There really is no way to fuck it up. It's your birthright to get here, people. It's that they put it in your face 24/7 so that you don't see it. But it's been in your face the whole time on symbols. It's all screaming to you, get to the center of the dish. Get to the center of the dish where you will pass into the land of perpetual twilight. So they scare you with all these symbols like this. You know, you think Freemasonry, you see it's one side of a light hole's a black hole with the green astral jet shooting out. That's what I see. I see that we go to the center of the dish and we bathe in the eternal waters. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. They've been rubbing it in your face your whole life. It is at the center of the flat earth plane. We all need to get here before we're dead. And we'll drink from the living waters. It's just that simple. Every compass is pointing to it. It's the South Pole. The north side of your needle is seeking a South Pole. The original compass points south. And you see here on the Holy Grail, they rub in your face on TV. See the arrows pointing down in the spoon and parallel universes? That's what I see. And this is what they say is the real Holy Grail. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. When I see the symbols they put on TV, I see arrows pointing down. I see the feminine. I see the waters. I see clear. We go to the center of the dish. We drink from the living waters. We pass into the land of perpetual twilight. It's just that simple. There's no way to fuck it up. You'd have to be retarded not to see it. It's literally on everything. It's been screaming at you on fucking everything. Okay, people? The earth is flat. Every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail. That's where the Aurora Borealis is coming out of the black hole sun. You don't have to like it. Everybody gets a court summons at some point in their life. And they're like, holy fuck, they're summoned to court for a ticket. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, people get court summons because you're legally dead. Officially, you're lost at sea. You only summons the dead. It's clear. You're lost at sea, officially dead. You only summons the dead. You're a monster by legal definition. You're lost at sea. You gave up the land. You gave up your soul. The devil already has you in the Vatican. And you're oblivious to what's going on. You're legally dead. You're a fucking retard. You better get to my channel for truth immediately. In the show Supernatural on CW, they only flash this X-ray for just a moment. And if you take a closer look at it, you see the sun, and you see the arrow pointing down. The sun places its light into the hole at the center of the dish. X marks the spot. This is the way out of the earth. The way out of the matrix. The straight and narrow. You're in the rib cage right now. You're in the brick shit house. And the exit out is where every compass is pointing to. There's no way to fuck this up. You'd have to be fucking retarded not to see it. That it's a flat earth plane and every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail. It's right over there at the center of the dish. There's no way to fuck it up. That's where you'll drink from the living waters and get eternal life. It's just that simple. And if I don't make videos, you're fucking dead, because everybody you know is filthy fucking retarded. So for those of you who've been following my channel, you know about this blood over intent, and how this blood running through your veins is spiritual currency. And I spilt my blood over my intent, published it to the Ethernet, and shortly after that, I got the eyes to see the truth. And I got the Holy Spirit. I can see where the Holy Grail is. I know what the fuck is going on. And you can see by my videos, I'm like light years ahead of everybody. So, it makes sense that your blood is the Philosopher's Stone. You know, you go through the alchemical process where you're, in the end, looking for the elixir of immortality and to pass into the Garden of Eden. That's the end game of alchemy. And you know, when I spilt my blood up over my intent to bring forth heaven and earth, I got the Holy Spirit. I went through the alchemical transmutation. I went from lead to gold. I can see that everybody's legally dead and this world is mine, and nobody can stop me. I have the favor of the goddess of the earth. And you think you're on a ball floating through space is an accident. You lost your divinity. The devil already has your soul in the Vatican. Your soul, satanic Luciferian, you can't even see it if I don't spell it out for you. It's funny. But you think blood is like demonic or something. I have a bunch of donation certificates that state I was saving people's lives with my blood all those years. And I gave up gallons of blood. And then I directed all that energy at heaven on earth under the name of the Prince of Darkness speaks. And I could see that's Helios above your head, that you're in hell right now, that everybody's saying hell, oh, and you have a double helix, and how's your health, and help. So make no mistake about it, everybody around you is legally dead. Necrophiliacs, by legal definition, they're monsters lost at sea, officially dead. The devil took your soul from you at birth, your parents gave it up willingly, and you're oblivious to what's going on to you. You're legally dead. You have no right to any land. By legal definition, you're a bastard child, illegitimate. And you gave away your soul for nothing. So, when you wake up, you realize, my God, I'm right. And that would make me the Prince of Darkness to you, because now everybody is dead to you. Everybody you try to wake up, they're going to say, no, I'm on a ball floating through space is an accident. I stem from a monkey. And that's not the case. And they think the sun is millions of miles away when the sun is only 3,000 miles away from you at high noon. It's 32 nautical miles in diameter. It's a disc like you put on your tongue at church. It spirals in and spirals out, bringing the seasons. And at Christmas time, on the 21st of December, the sun dies on the cross. And then it starts, after 3 days, moving backwards the other direction. Like the light on your porch where you get sun for your plants will go from one side of the porch or disappear as the sun spirals inward and outward each day, moving in another degree and in another degree. So what I'm telling you is that, like the candy cane shows you, that the sun drips its menstrual blood into the Holy Grail at the center of the dish where every compass points to, that this place is fixed. It's like in a light bulb. It's one electron balanced by a positron. It's one light hole and one black hole en loop through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish where the astral jet comes shooting out, the Aurora Borealis. And, you know, you're going to want to place your blood beside my own. Side by side, blood is thicker than water. Show that you're alive, because everybody else out there is legally dead. This world is mine. And it's clear who holds the Spear of Destiny, and it's clear who is the Prince of Darkness. If I woke you up, you're going to say, my God, everybody's dead. Oh my God, you can't wake anybody up because they're lost at sea. They're officially dead. They're so far beyond reality. It's crazy. It's just not even funny. So, listen. In a couple years, I'm going to the Holy Grail. You can come with me if your blood's beside my own. It's just that simple.